Hi. Well, it's about 10:30 at night, and I lead a real exciting life, folks, so I'm going to go to bed soon. But I wanted to share with you this rather trashy French crime magazine that comes out weekly. It's been coming out here since the 1920s, NOUVEAU DETECTIVE, which I have subscribed to in the past, actually, had it mailed here. And now I just pick it up from time to time. This is a cover story of the Sandy Hook School event of, I think it was December 14th. Today is December 23rd, 2012. And here's an article in the current NOUVEAU DETECTIVE, and I will quickly translate it for you as I am reading. It's UFO related. Something happened, something unbelievable happened. Two blue flashes in the sky. To describe the phenomenon, the young witness uses some pretty trippy words, scary words, disturbing words. He doesn't dare even think about extraterrestrials, but in any case, he was really afraid. The dateline is from a place in Hervilly, Hervilly. The man's name is Florent. He's 22. He lives in Hervilly, which is in the Somme. That's north of Paris. I think the region of Picardy includes that. And like many other inhabitants of the region, he was a witness last week of an event which was at once extraordinary and disturbing. So we interviewed him. Okay, after all, how are you? I know that what you saw kind of shook you up. And he says, yes, I'm still very disturbed. I'm a rational person, and for the first time in my life, I found myself face to face with an event I absolutely cannot explain, which is quite beyond me. What happened? Last Friday, or rather Saturday, because it was already 4:30 in the morning, I was going home in a car after a party in Saint-Quentin. I was with my friend Maxime, who I was going to drop off in Roisel, R-O-I-S-E-L, and Saint-Quentin is Saint, Q-U-E-N-T-I-N. There are a lot of Saint-Quentin in France, but that's in the Somme region, near Roisel, I guess. He also saw it, and he can confirm what I say. What happened that morning? Oh, well, I was driving my Opel Corsa, and Maxime was next to me, and as we were driving along on the Route Nationale 29 in the direction of Saint-Quentin up to Péronne, we came to cross the village of Holnon, H-O-L-N-O-N, which had some snow on the ground. And all of a sudden, we saw like two enormous blue turquoise flashes in the sky. Ils ont jailli à quelques secondes d'intervalle. I think they flickered for several seconds, for several intervals. They were very powerful. Jailli, I have to look that up. Maybe increased and decreased in brightness. Very powerful, very luminous. I've never seen anything like it. Were you afraid? Yes. But it's, above all, what really scared me was when I saw the needle of my speedometer, and it horrified me, and I flipped out. We were going at a cautious speed, a steady speed, around 50 kilometers per hour. But all of a sudden the needle on my speedometer went down to towards 0 before going back up to about 60. I don't understand. The car did not decelerate nor accelerate. And the interviewer says, sorry to keep asking you this question, sorry to ask you this question, but had you been drinking? He says, no alcohol, no drugs. I'm really careful when I drive. And then the interviewer says, do you know if there are other witnesses to what you saw? And he says, I know that many people saw the flashes, the blue flashes in Oiselle. Certain inhabitants had short cuts in current in their electricity that night, and others had their portable phones disconnected. And everybody was talking about it, and nobody knew why this had happened. Okay. Are you sure that it wasn't just like flashes of lightning or something, which were particularly violent? And he says, yeah, I'm sure. The weather was totally not stormy. And so they say, well, what about extraterrestrials? And he says, well, I've thought of that, but I'd rather not. It's really scary. Okay, so that's the UFO news from France in December 2012. Bye.